Hey everyone, really excited that we're going to be back training in the dojo soon. With that excitement though, obviously a lot of caution. I'd love for things to be back to how they were in January, but let's face it, that's not the case right now. So we've had to make some adaptations to how we're doing our classes in the dojo. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about those changes. Believe me when I say our first priority is keeping you guys safe, so that's what we're focused on here. So at the beginning of class, we always start with onegashimasu. So you guys remember saying that at the beginning of class, onegashimasu, which means it's a way of greeting each other, but it's also a way of saying, you know, I'm gonna look after you, you're gonna look after me. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the things that we're gonna do, but we need your help, okay? We need you to be on board with these changes so that we can keep you safe and you can help keep everyone else safe. All right, so let's talk about a few of the modifications that you're gonna see around the dojo. So the biggest change that you're going to see is that we're limiting the class sizes. We want to have a space for everybody in the dojo to be able to train and still keep that 2 meter or 6 foot distance from one another. All right, so everybody's going to have their own square on the floor where they can train, and that way we're not running into each other or too close. We'll also be reducing the duration of the Monday and Wednesday kids class, as well as the Thursday teen class. So those classes will run from 6 to 6:40, and that gives us lots of time to clear out that class before the next class comes in. We're also going to ask you to arrive in your gi ready to train so that you don't have to use the change rooms. This way we can stay further apart from each other. We're also going to ask you to use the washroom before you come to the dojo. So that means go at home before you come. This way you're not using the bathroom here. Now, if you have a bathroom emergency, you know, you can still use the washroom here, but you'll need to wipe it down when you're done. So when you come into the lobby, you're going to see some areas marked off. So I'm going to show you here how it's going to work. So when you come in, the first thing you're going to do is remove your shoes. So you're going to go to the first square and remove your shoes. If that area is occupied, you'll have to wait. Next, you'll go to the check-in box where the instructor will check you in. They're also going to take your temperature using a non-contact thermometer. If you have an elevated temperature, you won't be allowed to train. The kids and teen classes are going to leave their shoes in a designated area in the lobby. Adults are going to leave their shoes downstairs. Parents, please make sure that your kids have been accepted to class before you leave. So we'll leave the blinds open so that you can see if they've been allowed into the class before you leave. Now I just want to say, please make sure that you don't come to class if you're not feeling well. So whether you have a fever or not, if you're feeling sick or somebody in your household is sick, please don't come to class. As much as we want to see you, we want everybody to stay healthy. Now when you arrive at the dojo, you'll notice that your instructors are wearing masks. Now this is to protect you. So the instructor is often walking around the class or spends a lot of the time talking or explaining things. So we decided that the instructors would wear masks all the time just to keep you guys safe so we're not breathing on you. Now as we're making this video, the Niagara region just passed a bylaw about wearing masks indoors. That just happened, so it's not exactly clear whether that means you have to wear a mask during the class or if it just applies to the lobby area and like the, you know, downstairs change rooms, things like that. So we're still waiting for some clarification on that. What I'd suggest in the meantime is that you bring your mask, you wear it, put it on before you come into the lobby, and then when you get to your spot in the class, if we're allowed to remove our masks for the class, then you can remove your mask. We will be actually ordering some masks, so you'll be able to purchase one from the dojo. Or you can bring your own. It's totally up to you. Parents, if you do need to come into the lobby for some reason, like to make a payment or to speak with the instructor, we'll ask that you also wear a mask, just for the safety of all our students. Now, I know that there's a lot of different feelings about masks right now. Our goal is to just keep everybody safe. So we'll ask that you just please work with us on this so that we can comply with the requirements in place and that everybody can stay safe despite any feelings you might have about it. Just a reminder that if you do need to make a payment or if you need to speak with myself or one of the instructors, you can always send a payment by email through Interact e-transfer. You can also, if you have questions, you can phone the dojo or you can email myself and just talk to us that way for now. That way we have less traffic in the lobby. There is hand sanitizer in the lobby. So we're going to ask that you sanitize your hands when you first come into the dojo. And there's also hand sanitizer available at the back of the dojo. So if you come back from the washroom or if you cough or sneeze or something like that, we're going to ask that you please sanitize your hands again. During class, we're going to be limiting the use of equipment, and we won't be doing direct partner work until we have reliable information from authorities that tell us it's safe to do so. Because we won't be doing any sparring, there's no need for you to bring your sparring equipment to class until further notice. There's also not room for bags in the dojo because we're very spread out right now. So if you don't have your sparring equipment, you probably don't even need your bag. All you need is you, your uniform, and your notebook to take some notes. That's it. If weather permits, we're going to try and do more outdoor training so that we can spread out a little bit more. This means you have to bring proper footwear. So like running shoes or sneakers, no Crocs, no flip-flops, no steel-toed work boots, no slippers or clown shoes or anything like that, okay? You can also bring a hat to wear when we're training outside, especially if you have short hair. I don't want anybody getting a sunburn or something like that. Please also bring a bottle of water. In the summer, it's always important to bring water. Please write your name on your bottle so we don't have like 6 bottles and we don't know who they belong to. When we train outside, we're going to be in the field just around the corner from the dojo here. I just want to say that parents aren't permitted to collect their kids directly from the field. The kids must come back through the dojo just for safety reasons so that we can make sure that nobody's disappeared. Because it's summer and it's hot, for our kids and teen classes, you guys can wear your Martial Arts Center t-shirts. So that way you can stay a little cooler. So if you don't have a Martial Arts Center t-shirt, for the Storm team, you can wear the blue ones or the white ones. If you don't have one, we have some still available for sale. So just talk to me and let me know, and I'll put one aside for you. Most of the lobby seating in the dojo has been closed off. So I'm gonna ask you to please avoid waiting in the lobby for your kids. Weather permitting, you're welcome to wait outside the dojo or in your car, something like that. Note that normally we like to see you before we release your kids. Just because of how busy the street is here, what's going to happen is we're going to bring your kids to the door one by one, and the instructor is going to look for you. So please watch for the instructor when it gets to 6:40 when the class is dismissed, so that you can make visual contact with the instructor. If they don't see you, they're not going to let your child leave. So when class is finished, the kids and teen classes, they're going to exit through Sensei's door here. And that way they don't have to go downstairs at all. So they're gonna come through the lobby, collect their shoes over here one at a time, and then we'll dismiss them to their parents as long as we see you. In addition to our changes to do with the actual classes, we're also increasing the cleaning that we're doing here at the dojo. So that means extra disinfecting, wiping down of touch points such as doorknobs and railings and light switches, things like that. Now, like we said, please try and avoid the use of the washroom, but if you do need to use the washroom, we're gonna ask that you wipe it down after you're done. So there's some Lysol wipes provided. Please wipe down the handle, the taps, the light switch, the door handle before you leave. I know that's a lot of information to take in, so if you're not sure if you caught anything, go ahead and watch the video again. It's really important that we all follow all of these guidelines so that the dojo can be successful and everyone can be safe. Parents, I'm going to ask that you go over these instructions with your kids before class so that they know what to expect when they first come in. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can send me an email. Just send an email to info@niagaramartialarts.com. Should be down here somewhere. You can also send a WhatsApp message or phone the dojo. So a WhatsApp message or a phone call to 905-374-1010. No text messages, but you can send a WhatsApp message to that number. All right, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching this video. We really look forward to seeing you. On behalf of myself and the other instructors, I just want to thank you for your dedication to the school. It's really our students that make the dojo what it is. So we're really happy to have you back. And we really hope that we can all work together to stay safe until things are back to normal. Thank you.